Hello, I'm Pastor Jeremiah, for those of you who don't know, with Connection Point Church. You're catching me in a moment where I spend every morning that I wake up. I head out my back door. I sit down at the table, and I look out at the beautiful, beautiful view. I'm going to turn this around and let you see it with me. Take a look. Isn't it gorgeous? I just get to look out. I get to look out of my out on the back deck here every morning, and I've been spending a lot of time in prayer and in the Word, and God has just really been showing up and speaking to me. You know, there's a clear truth that I kind of want to introduce throughout the month of June, and it's simply this: that God is, and that's it. I know you were expecting more, but God just is. God is a lot of things, and I think that a lot of times we're showing up to church, or maybe we're attending a church, or maybe we're just doing life in general and not going to church. You know, I don't know, but it seems as though with the lifestyle that you may be living, or that I'm living, that we're hearing from people all around us, you shouldn't do this, and you shouldn't do that, and you should this, and you should that, and shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Like, don't do this and don't do that, and you hear all these laws and these legalistic avenues of what you ought to and what you shouldn't. I think it's much simpler than that. You see, I don't think as a pastor or as a church we necessarily need to go around pointing out people's wrongs and nailing them to the wall with this hard-nosed, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for smoking that, or drinking that, or saying that, or living in that lifestyle. I don't think that that's what we were ever supposed to do to begin with. I think that what we're supposed to really do is introduce to people who God is, and simply allow them coming into the presence of an almighty God to be overwhelmingly life-changing in such a way that being in the presence of God and being in the presence of the brightest and the strongest light that you could ever be in front of would expose all of the dark areas and the trash in your life. And I honestly believe that it will draw you to purification. It'll draw you to a point of making things right and getting right in the presence of God. Join with us this June as we go through this series, God Is, to learn who God is and allow His light to shine in on your life. Join us every Sunday morning at the Premier Party behind Long John Silver at 11:04. We'll see you then. God bless.